everybody. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Now, the last video I showed you on cutting that timber, me and Alice and Kate, we got it out yesterday. Came back this morning, cut some timber early this morning, and we've been getting it out. And boy, do we have some whoppers. Let me show y'all some of these things. Good night. Look over here on the wagon. 312s, y'all. And I guarantee you there's probably, Lord, I'd say there's every bit of 750 to 800 board feet on that wagon right now. It's heavy. And them logs are pin oak, water oak logs. They got real rough bark, so they're the bark has kind of locked into each other. And I've got them stacked, 2 on the bottom, 1 on the top. And they've kind of got in there and got locked together. And I can't roll them with a peavy. So I thought, well, I'm gonna have to get the swamp hook and the mules and roll them off with the mules. But before I did that, I hadn't been videoing none for y'all today. I just been enjoying the cool weather, the wind's blowing, it's been kind of nice. And I know I don't want to show the same things over and over and over, if that makes any sense. And y'all done seen me, you know, load this log wagon with the skid steer several times. And with these big logs, I've been using the skid steer. Now on the smaller ones, you know, we'll cross all of them, it ain't no big deal. But definitely use the skid steer on these big ones, and these are some big ones. Anyway, I'm gonna have to take the swamp hook and roll these logs off the log wagon. And I thought to myself, I said, man, you know, I ain't showed them that yet. That'd be a pretty cool video to do. So y'all stick around here a few minutes, let me get the mules hooked up to the stretcher, and we'll roll these logs off the log wagon right quick. All right, y'all, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret here. And this is something I found out after the fact, after we was actually done. In the process of us unloading these logs, we are pulling the bottom left-hand log out, okay? That's what we're trying to do here. And I knew better than doing it that way, y'all. I don't know, I guess I was just tired and I wasn't thinking. You always want to roll that top log off first. When you're doing it this way, especially when it's got a heavy load on top. And these logs are heavy, they're big, 12 footers. You want to roll that top one off first, and the reason why is because if you roll that side log out first, the bottom one on the side, that top one will fall down and hit the bunk. And y'all, this log hits the bunk hard enough that it actually cracks my axle on the back side. It breaks the axle on the left rear. And now I'm going to have to fix my wagon. Now, I didn't notice that until after it was said and done. And luckily, this was the last load coming out. But I wanted to share this with you all instead of, you know, not. I wanted you to know what the deal was. So that way, maybe if somebody else in the future is doing something like this, something similar, they'll know better. Now, on this first attempt, we got it hooked in the middle. The swamp hook don't hold because the log's too big and it slips off. So I'm going to move it to the rear and attempt a second time. And when we do that, it's going to pull it off on the rear. And pay attention to how the logs come off. You know, the side one will come off and it will allow the top one to come down and hit the bunk, and it hits it hard. And that's what causes us trouble here. Now, y'all see how hard it hit on the bunk? If I would have rolled that top log off first, y'all, it wouldn't have done all that banging. And that banging is what broke the axle. Not so much the weight of the logs, but the actual beating and the banging of them thing. These wagons take a pretty good amount of abuse. and they hold up pretty good, especially for their size and their weight. But y'all, I told you I'd tell you the truth about mule logging, and I am. This here is a prime example of it. You know, I want you to know the ins and outs and what to do and what not to do, and learn from my mistakes. And if I can help somebody else, then that is a success, in my opinion. Now, pay attention when we roll this big log off, and this is actually the biggest one out of the whole bunch. And watch how just gracefully and easily it comes off. And if I would have rolled that top log off first, y'all, the whole load would have come off this way. So I hope y'all can learn from my mistake on this deal. I'll fix the wagon and it'll be all right. A little bit of spilt milk never hurt nobody. But it is going to cost me some downtime, so, you know, it is what it is. Y'all, now that we got the big logs off the wagon, we're going to go get the log cart and start bringing our scrag wood out. We've already got all the saw logs out this morning, and now we're going to get the scrag out, or pallet wood, as some people call it. Alright, now y'all, we've been down here getting logs out today, as you can see. We've got timber cut back in here, over in there, and back in there. That's where we started at down there. That's where those big logs come from, was down here in this very corner, and we're working our way back out. So now we're just cleaning up the scrag wood, the pallet wood. We've already got the logs out. Now we're just cleaning up this little stuff that will make pallet. So I was gonna let y'all ride out with me. We've got one more right over here to get after this one. It's right there. That one right there. We got to get it. So we'll get it after we take these two up here to the deck. Thought I'd let y'all ride in and out with me a time or two. We'll just kind of sit and have a talk. All right, K Dallas, easy does it now. Easy. There you go. There you go. Straighten up, Alice. Yeet. Pulling down here in this. Shit! Whoa! They thought I was talking to them. Pulling down here in this old soft dirt is making these logs plow harder. It's making them pull harder. Right up here when we get to the main skid road, it'll be a little bit better. All right, K Dallas. There you go. Good start. The way I like them to go. Like them to go together. Yeah, little. Yeah, little Alice. Alice, straighten up now, G. Straighten up and G. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Hey, get up here and put a little more weight on that tongue. Keep that tongue down.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Alright. Alright, now dig. Yep. 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 Alright. Whoa. That'll do. Back up a little. Whoa. Oh. Alright. Let me get some slack in my chains. I always like to get slack in my chains first before I unhook them. In case they step forward and your hands don't get pinched. Alright. Gate Alice. Easy. Easy. Whoa. Get my phone plug while I'm here. All right, haul. Okay, haul, Alice. Stand up now. Okay, haul, Alice. Okay, haul, Alice. Haul, haul. There you go. Haul, whoop. Haul, haul. Haul. Haul, haul. Haul, come on around. A little more. All right. Now haul. Haul, haul. Got one more to get, y'all. I think we're done. I can handle that cake. Yeah, little. All right, now haul. Get in there, haul. Now y'all, whenever we're going back in the woods, come on now, stand up. It's just a bush. No big deal, ain't no booger monster. Whenever we're going back, y'all, for another drag, they tend to walk slow, and I let them walk slow because it's their time to take a break. Ain't no point in them getting in a hurry. They need time to blow and time to rest a little, so this is a good time for them to rest while we're going back in. They're pulling, but you know, they ain't pulling no load. They're just rolling this cart, and this cart ain't no load. So it's good for them to, don't try to push them hard, y'all. Let them just walk easy going back. It gives them time to rest and time to blow. Get their wind built back up, and then whenever you hook them to the next drag, they'll be ready to pull for you. One thing about it, if you push an animal every day harder and harder and harder, and keep begging them to go further than they can go, they'll soon get to where they'll dread pulling for you. You don't want them to pull hard all the time. It's best to get a big drag and then go back and get a smaller drag. Kind of alternate it. And don't give them but just a couple real hard drags a day. It's good for them to know how to pull and learn how to pull, but you just don't want to spoil them, if that makes any sense. Be the same thing as working us too hard. Get to where you appear dreading going and doing something. All right, G. G, Alice. Alice, G. Kate, G. You can do it. Get in there. That's the one we're going to take right there. We'll get turned around. All right, now haul. Haul, y'all. Kate, Alice, haul. Alice, haul. Okay, haul, Alice. Easy. Easy, slow and easy. Haul. All right. We'll get backed up there and get hooked to it once she's up off the ground. That'll make it easier to pull. Whoa. Now haul a little. Haul a little. Haul, haul. Haul a little more. Whoa. Now back. Back. Whoa. Stand up a little. Stand up a little. Whoa. Right there. Oh. Now that's be easy, good chain on. Just jacked up in the air here. Now, I don't hook my chain when I'm back here hooking the log and whatnot. I don't hook my chain to the cart because I want to, if something happens, y'all, and they spook or whatnot, I don't want them getting my hand in the bind. All right, back up. Oh. I believe that'll work. Let me get the saw and cut that. It's got a bad place in it. Let me cut that limb off. All right, Kate, Alice, easy, 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 slow and easy. All right, now haul. Whoa, come on now. Stand up. Gee, Alice, get over there. Stop doing that. You know better than that. Straighten up. Get over, G. Get over, G. G, Kate. Kate, G. G little. G little. Get over. G. Yep. Whoa. We'll let them take a breath here and let them breathe a minute. This is the last one. They're getting a little tired, so let them blow just a minute. This ain't a real big log, but it's big enough. Make 2 ties at least. Maybe some pallet wood. The weather's cooled off here just a little bit, thank goodness. It ain't quite as hot. Humidity's down today. Temperature's dropped just a little, and the wind's blowing. It's mighty nice. Mules ain't sweating near as much as they normally do, and I ain't either. Thank goodness. Alright, y'all, let's carry it on. Okay. Get in there, Kate, help her. Get in there and help her now. Tighten up, Kate. Alright, now you. Let's cut this thing on around now. Whoa. Now, oh, stand up. Stand up. Whoa. All right. Let's see. Let's trip it. Got some slag here. Okay. I like that trip release. All right, Kate Dallas. Easy, easy, you. All right. Whoa. All right, let's take the log cart over and unhook it. Jeep. Jeep. I hope y'all have enjoyed this ride along with us, and hope everyone's doing good. Again, y'all, I'm gonna put my email up on the screen where you can see it. If you need me, holler at me. Be glad to talk to you. I'm glad to hear from you. And as always, I'm definitely gonna be praying for you, each and every one of you. Y'all take care, have a good one. We'll see you next time.